Hey everybody, welcome to Beach Babe Tarot. In today's pick-a pile, we are going to do a Valentine's Day love message. I've got my heart shirt on. I don't know if you could see that. Happy Valentine's Day. Of course, this video is timeless, so whenever it reaches you, any of the pile's messages could mean something to you. I just wanted to get on and do a special Valentine's Day love reading. I've got my Lover's Oracle cards here. So if you choose pile 1, you're choosing the orange calcite or selenite. They look very similar. So I'm going to give you the energies of both of them. And your little charm is the brontosaurus. If you picked pile 2, you picked the green fluorite. And you also pick it's kind of got a little bit of a combination. It's got a clamshell in there with a star and a pearl. So I'm going to give you the spiritual meanings of those. And if you picked pile 3, you picked a venturtine, and you also picked the guitar. So like I said, these readings are timeless. They are a collective reading, not an individual reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if you're new to the channel, I always start my readings with Postcard from Spirit. They always seem to tie into the reading, and it's fun to kind of see where it does. So let's see. The postcard has a little Cupid on it, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But I think all their postcard stamps up here do have the little Cupid on there. It says, "Love your dreams." So let's see what the Spirit has to say to all of us as a collective. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. Isn't that funny? It starts out like that, and this is a love reading. I love synchronicities. Like, I love that. Intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, the flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with one another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy and truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. I think this is a perfect message for Valentine's Day, because I think a lot of people have issues with intimacy and letting someone in, especially if you're older and you've been some of those pains and struggles with relationships and of the heart, that intimacy does become a little bit challenging and scared to let someone into your deepest level and self and, be that vulnerable. But I think that's a great message for Valentine's Day and for even anytime you show up for this love reading. And I hope that this makes your day even better, and I hope these readings resonate with you, and we are going to find out together what everybody's love journey is from today on out. I will see you in your piles. Hey everybody, welcome to pile 1 and your Valentine's Day love reading. If you chose pile 1, you chose the orange calcite or selenite. They do have a little bit of different meanings, but very, very similar. So it integrates like spiritual wisdom with like the physical body. So if you're elevating into putting like the it's like spiritual growth you're integrating in the physical 3D. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a little tongue-tied. It also helps with confidence, spiritual development, which is similar to integration. And that's what the calcite means. And then the selenite is a release of old emotions and beliefs. So they're very kind of similar. And I'm going to take both of them because I'm not really sure which one it is. It's beautiful. I actually love that color of orange. It's almost like a burnt kind of orange. but it definitely might indicate this relationship you're asking about. And so we'll see when we turn the cards over, how this development integrates into this message. And then we have the Brontosaurus, which is a gentle, peaceful creature. It's also, a herbivore. So it's very kind and gentle. And I have a feeling like most of the other dinosaurs didn't really bother it. He has his head up in the clouds most of the time, almost like a giraffe, which are very graceful and peaceful. And, I feel like this might be where this relationship is in, and where that place of, growth together. We're going to find out here and see how this ties into your reading. So you, in the Lover's Oracle, I read from both sides because I think this is beautiful. I feel like this is like a heart chakra opening. So maybe you guys have had a just blossoming of this relationship, and you're kind of in that honeymoon phase, and you're feeling really good, and your heart's on fire. And, we're going to see what's going on with the two of you and this connection. And it says transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So there we go. We know what the deepening of the relationship and integrating, spirituality into the 3D realm, and not just it being energy, but integrating it into like reality. And I just feel with the dinosaur too, I feel like there's just so much love and kindness between you and your person. And this is a beautiful representation of all three of these symbols together. So I'm going to put the heart in the middle. I'm actually I'll leave it this way, transformation, because I love that that's the title of this. So we're going to do your energy and your person's energy. I am going to start with a tarot deck. And I'm trying I really could not decide which one I wanted to start with. And so I'm going to choose this beautiful deck. This is the, I'm trying to think what person, I can't really remember what person whose tarot deck this is, but it's a beautiful deck. It's the images are very beautiful and very detailed. And I like this when I do love readings because there's just so much detail in it that gives you a bigger picture of the story. So I have a couple decks that just have so much detail in it that give a bigger picture of the story that I really like to read. So let's get your energy in this deck and let's see what is going on with you two. I love this. I hope this reading finds you in a positive energy and hope it gives you some answers. That's what I love to do. I love to just get that intuitiveness going. So we're going to do I start with your energy. Pile one's energy in this connection. Pile one. So we've got, I feel like another one flipped. No? Okay. I do take reversals because I do believe in, there's both sides of energy. Pile. Ooh. I think I'm flying out. So we've got the Empress, and we have the King of Wands, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you guys have come out of, a phase and a struggling phase. Like you both have worked really hard on this relationship, and now you're at this place where you're just in the honeymoon phase and you're reaping the benefits, and the king is sitting there looking at his empress, and the empress is just, embraces beauty and class, and, he just, and I mean this loosely because I don't think anybody should put anybody on a pedestal, but I feel like he kind of, looks at you and just has you on this pedestal in a positive way. I mean, being on a pedestal can lead to unrealistic expectations, but I don't feel like it's that case in this situation. And I feel like you're both sitting there just he's just enjoying his empress. Like he's just sitting there, you've got the crown, the greenery, And it's such, and I can't really tell what's on her dress. Can't really see what's on the dress, but there's balance and peace in this picture, and there's, balance and peace. So this is a good thing. And I love, it's kind of validation here with our little brontosaurus too, because we got a little gecko down there, lizard, and that, is, from the same period, kind of, and we see those. So maybe you guys are, the ground, like I see so much grounding and integration of the two of you together, which is like where the orange calcite comes in, and the selenite is like that. You're bringing two souls together and become one. This could be a twin flame connection. And if it's not a twin flame connection, it's definitely a higher level soulmate connection for sure. You've been through you guys have worked hard for this relationship, and you've brought it together, and you're enjoying the union. So let's get your person's energy, and then I'll get the joint energy. Pile one's person's energy in this connection. So yeah, we've got the Three of Cups, which is celebration. And then we do have the World in reverse. So it definitely kind of gets with the Seven of Pentacles where, and the World in reverse, it actually isn't. It depends on what it's paired with. A lot of times, anything that it depends on what it's paired with. The World could be like you weren't sure you were going to get there, and you got there. When we have the World in the upright, means this is all the stuff we want. We want everything that we dream of. We want, it also symbolizes the four corners of the earth. And I guess I need to cover that. Just noticed that. So also I feel like, you weren't sure, either one of you or this person your person wasn't sure if you were actually going to get there. And being in reverse means you're celebrating that you have gotten there. And let's get one more for your person's energy in this connection. Let's pile one's person's energy in this connection. This is definitely a transformative, relationship. Yeah, the Wands. We've got the Six of Wands, victory. We finally made it. We're there. And you're probably not even going to watch this reading till later because you're probably out celebrating your love today or the weekend. It is on a Wednesday, so a lot of people will celebrate over either weekend before or the weekend after. It's hard to celebrate on that day because it's, there's just so much going on during the week with work and everything. But this person definitely is feeling the same as you, and this transformation has been very rewarding. So let's see what your joint energy is. Let's the joint energy of pile one in their person. What is the joint energy of pile one in their person? Joint energy of pile one in their person. Joint energy. So we've got the Three of Wands. So again, that's another victory card. You've got 3 victory cards here. So I would say you're both celebrating your love for sure. Joint energy, pile one. This is beautiful. I love this. Starting out with the first pile being good and positive and just affirming. And it is kind of hard if you've had some rough roads and rocky roads in your relationship to feel like there's not going to be another twist or turn. It is when you're sitting in that energy and, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we've got 2 here. We got the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Six of Cups, but I feel like the Six of Cups are feeling more upright, which again is celebration. And it, being that it was in reverse, even though I feel it's upright, it is too, like, are my cups gonna spill? Like, it's very, very natural to have a little bit of, she's even worrying over the Queen of Pentacles is even kind of worrying, over the hard work and stuff. And I feel like this is more your energy than their energy. But, I feel like the reason it was in reverse was that you do have that little bit of worry. Is this too good to be true? But it is true. And I think that, we're going to do more clarity on, I'm going to clarify some of these reversal cards. But I'm feeling intuitively like you're out of this cycle. This cycle is done. And, you're in that space of, moving into the future. And we're going to see, I don't do future. I do, intentions, future intentions more than future, because, anything can change, and time is only of the 3D. But we definitely are going to get some, let's clarify. I have her covered. Normally I'd have it out evenly, but I got to cover that up so I don't get flagged. But let's clarify that the 7 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles for pile 1. Clarify 7 of Pentacles for pile 1. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles for pile 1. Let's see what this was. Yeah, let's take these. So we have the Sun and the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords was in reverse. So yeah, it's clarifying to the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can be, I feel like, she can be a little bit rough at times, and she can have a little bit of an attitude. And the fact that it was in reverse, I feel like you were in that energy of, you had your walls up with this person. Maybe you've had some trust issues, and, getting to that place. But I feel like it being in reverse, like those walls have come down and you've opened yourself up. And it's interesting, if you listen to the postcard from Spirit, if you didn't listen to the postcard from Spirit, go back and listen to that, because it talks about intimacy and stuff. And I feel like your walls have come down and you've opened yourself up to the Sun, which is future, and a beautiful relationship and a beautiful union of family and happiness. And so I do feel like your walls have come down, and I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. And I feel like this connection is just going to go forward and keep blossoming from here on out. Let's do the World, clarify the World in reverse with your person's energy. Clarify the World in reverse. Clarifying. So yeah, we have the Hierophant. So yeah, this person had to work on themselves, and that's usually the case in a lot of relationships that have this turmoil and this back and forthness. Is we always, we've got these triggers and wounds that we need to work on. And the Hierophant energy is basically clarifying that this person needed to get through that. They needed to do work on that themselves. And I feel like you somewhat worked on it together, to be honest with you. I feel like it was kind of a team effort with a lot of frustration. And, I want to see where let's do your person's intentions. Pile 1's person's intentions. Pile 1's person. Okay, so, I'm going to flip these back. These cards are being like sticky today. Pile 1's person's intentions. Pile 1's person's intentions. Pile 1's person's intentions. There we go. So yeah, we have the Devil, which is new beginnings. It's, that's Scorpio energy, is the Devil. So, this person is happy to move forward and happy that you're out of this cycle, and it's, new beginnings. And I think the Devil also represents, they recognize their toxic traits and behaviors in this situation or relationship. And I feel like they're owning it. They're owning and still transforming and still owning it. But I do feel like you had more walls than they did. So I definitely think that your person is just in this place of like, they're down here at the Devil's foot, saying, like, reaching out, like, we've made it. Like, we got through the gates of hell, so to speak. And that's, we all go through the gates of hell, I think, in relationships. But sometimes, one person's left on the other side when the gate closes. But this card to me indicates that you guys got through it together, and, you're in union. So let's get I want some clarity on pile 3's person's and future intentions. Pile 3. You know what? I'm going to clarify with another deck. I feel like that deck's sticking. So I'm going to use the Gold Tarot deck. So let's get pile Oh, interesting. How did that end up in there? So let's get, maybe I should take that because I don't even know how that ended up in here. So yes, we got the 10 of Cups, which is victory. So I'm going to take that, even though it's not the deck I wanted. It was in there mysteriously. So this is your person's intentions to where, they want that family, that home. I mean, they're looking into the future. Their back is to the world, and there's children playing, whether it's puppy children or real children, and they're just looking with you in the future and just saying, we made it, we got here, we did this together. So I love that energy. Let's see if we can't get any. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords, new beginnings. There's another 2 new beginning cards. Yeah, you can't get any more clarity in this. I'm going to do your intentions just for validation purposes, but I think I already know your intentions. You obviously want what this person wants. I think you're looking for more clarity of, their, we'll get what you need to work on with you, Pile One. Pile One's intentions in this relationship. So we have, yes, the Page of Wands. And we have the King of Swords, which, yes, the King of Swords is a victory. Like I said, that, they can sit there in their power, and it can be a little bit of, little bit of very, I don't want to use the word passive aggressive behavior, but the King of Swords can be very pushy and this might have been your person's energy in the past, and they've softened and they've worked on things. And I think they had some triggers, and they may have you both had some walls. So I feel like this is on your side though. So this could be showing up. It's non-gender specific. Like this still could be your energy with the walls. I don't think you're in it anymore, but I do think, you might have a little bit of walls up because you're just feeling at the moment that it's too good to be true. But, you've got the Page of Wands, which is a message, and, and I don't want to say a proposal is coming, but that's kind of what the Page of Wands, I'm feeling like it's a message. It's a declaration. It could be a declaration of love. It could be them proposing to you. It's definitely some sort of declaration in a positive way. And I think that's just going to knock all these walls down. Any walls you have left, it's going to knock them down. Let's get union. Let's get some union clarity with the gold deck. So we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So yeah, the Two of Swords in the upright is about making a decision. And clearly this card doesn't need to say much in reverse. It's pretty much the decision has been made and you're already moving forward. You might have sat, it's on your side. So you may have sat in that energy of, oh, it'd be easier to walk away than have my heart broken. But I feel like you're not in that energy so much anymore. So what is the joint energy? These are just coming out left and right. So yeah, we got the Eight of Wands as another victory card. So you both definitely want the same thing. We're sitting here in the Six of Cup energy. And then, we got the 10 of Cups over here, and all of this is family and union and happiness. And this is such a beautiful reading that, I think the only stuck energy is just, you keeping your walls down and feeling like, you deserve this. Like you deserve this relationship. You both deserve this relationship, actually. Both of you deserved to be in this energy of love and just communication and just, yeah. Let's get a message from Spirit for Pile One. Message for Spirit for Pile One. Let's give them some words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So yeah, I think that's a great message. Controlling those walls and controlling the situation, it never works out, never pans out. And if you feel like you are in that energy of, trying to be in control just to, keep from being hurt. It's only going to actually hurt you in the end. So I would say just be like children and play and just enjoy each other and, let go of the expectations and, let's get some more from Spirit for you. Let those walls down. Heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discussing your feelings with each other. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. That ties into this declaration right here with the Page of Wands is, someone's going to profess like some deep emotional feelings that it might catch you off guard. And I feel like, it is on your side, but I feel like it's going to be, it's almost like he hears your soul. Like he's looking off into the distance as she's whispering and you got all this divine protection. But it's like, I feel like once this confession, it's like you guys both have a knowing, but it hasn't been verbalized. And that's where like the energy's there, everything's there except for that physical affirmation in words, not as in physicality, but as in words. And I feel like, let's see where your person, message from your person to pile one. Message from pile one's person. What does pile one's person need from them? To retreat. It's time to just disconnect from the world. And I think that's what you both are doing. See, they're walking away in the sunset. If you've got people in your ear, friends in your ear, family in your ear, this might be for some of you, that's the issue. It's like, they're saying, oh, you've been there before. Like, why would you go there again? And, if someone is in your ear, this would be a time for you both to just disconnect and connect with each other and find that balance in communication. And I feel like that's, what they want to do is they want to kind of whisk you away and start all over. This is all new beginnings on your person's side. Everything on your person's side is a new beginning. So I think that's what they want, is they want to whisk you off and take you away. Maybe their declaration is to take you on a trip and then propose, or just take you on a trip and declare their love. What other message does pile one's person have for them? What other message does pile one's person have for them? Woo, that one flew out. Children, your love life is being affected by children. And I don't, this could very well be that, but I feel like it's more like childlike energy. When kids are, 1 minute they can cry, next minute they're happy, and they live in the moment. And I feel like, watching children live in the moment and just kind of absorbing the energy of children is going to help you heal and break those walls down. And just the innocence of this relationship and connection. For a small amount of you, this could be affected by children. Your kids could have brought you together in union. You could have met at school through your children. You could have met through sports. So, it could be a validation on how you met or connected, but it also can mean too, to let your guard down and just relax and be like children are. And so, yeah, I love that message. So let's get some, which one do I want? Let me do the soul. Let's see what we need to do to get you unstuck. So let's do Soul Helper Oracle. This is a beautiful deck. So let's get a message for pile one. Message for pile one from the Soul Oracle deck. Soul Helper. Let's Spirit help pile one. What message does Soul... Ooh, there we go. Well, we got two. So I'm going to take both. I normally don't, because these actually have messages to read. Lost in the ruins of the past, release your inner rebel. So I think, yeah, this is like letting those walls down. Lost in the ruins of the past. And, you're going through I don't think you're going through a dark period. This is not about a dark period. This is about find a way to the present moment and live. It's kind of what this is saying and this is saying. I'm going to put this right in the middle, because this is both of you need to just, just release the past, whatever happened. Pretend like you just met. Pretend it's like your first date. Pretend that, everything's a new start and everything's start over. And I think that's a beautiful message for this connection, because this connection is meant to be, and it is gonna be. It's just a matter of, when you both have that relief of like the professing, release your inner rebel, be yourself and create your own universe. So yeah, you can, through thought, with the new beginning, we've got butterflies again. She looks very feminine and soft, and it's like finding her power. And I think this is a beautiful card of like a new beginning and in this relationship. But I'm going to read that to you. Let me find the book. And it is number 23. So let's go to 23 and see. So release your inner rebel. The heart of the rebel beats within all of us. We understand Lilith and her urge to be self-determined, and her self-determination and freedom, because we have already felt this impulse. And at this moment, you feel it strongly too. If you're not familiar with the story of Lilith, here is a brief outline. God originally created Adam and gave him a wife as a companion. According to the Talmud, this first wife was called Lilith, and she was of equal birth, self-confident, proud, and free woman. She refused to serve Adam and wanted to be in the dominant position when they made love. Which displeased Adam. He wanted to dominate her and argue, and an argument ensued. Lilith spoke to the secret name of the Lord, which resonates full of magic, and parted from Adam, leaving him as a free and self-determined woman. It is said that she had many children, but lost them as a punishment for her disobedience and individualism. Lilith wanted to be free. She was not meant to be small for a small world. You have drawn this card because you too need more space and freedom for yourself. Emerge from your constraining cocoon as a child of Lilith. All shamans, all witches, shamans, and healers, all wise men and women, all those whom knowledge is given, have a spiritual connection to Lilith, who wants to oppress you, who wants to take your place, who is crossing boundaries. Rebuke them. But clearly and with love, since people are sometimes unaware of their incorrect behavior, follow the path of your soul, the path of your freedom, and pay no attention to the complaints and criticisms of others. They do not know that you were create your own universe. So yeah, I think this very much is like, I kind of said with this card, I think these cards go together, because I even said with this, you might have some people in your ear saying, they may know your struggles, and, they may know the back and forth, and they are looking out for you, but sometimes it may come off as like what they don't want. And I feel like this is saying that your inner child and your inner knowing knows what's right for you. No one else knows that but you. And I feel like this union is going to be as a beautiful union. And I do feel like I don't want to ruin it by pulling a card to see if a proposal's coming, but there's definitely a declaration of something coming, whether it's love, whether it is. But I'm going to pull another one from my Love Oracle deck for you too. And let's see what this union is about. What is the union of pile one and their person? What is the union energy of pile one and their person? What is the union energy of pile one and their person? What is the energy of pile one and their person? So I'm going to take this one. So I'm going to do this side first. So yeah, this is a new beginning. Again, sheds its skin for a new beginning. If you turn it this way, you see a heart. So again, this whole thing is about new beginnings and love, and like being together and basking in that power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you take the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And that's what I'm talking about with these people that are in your ear. This is not about your connection walking away. This is about taking your power back and just saying, I know what's right for me. and I will suffer the consequences if it's not. And I feel like there's so much new beginnings from this side and on with this connection, that I think it's all about rebirth and starting over and finding that place in your heart. And I think this is a beautiful reading for you. And I wish you both abundant love and happiness, and go play like children and go have fun. And I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like and subscribe if you did, and hit the little bell if you want to get notifications for future readings. And happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you in the next reading. Hey everybody, welcome to Pile 2 Valentine's Day love reading. If you chose Pile 2, you chose the green fluorite. It's a beautiful green stone. It symbolizes balance of negative energy, growth, renewal. It is also, it's heart-shaped, but it is for the heart chakra. And it is also has protection. So that's what you chose for the stone. We'll see how that ties into this situation. And then this was interesting. So a lot of times when we get charms, there's duplicates. And I only think there's 2 duplicates when I got this, and they both came out. And I was at first only going to take one, but I was like, no, they both came out. So this might be signifying here a twin flame connection, because this, I'm going to, I don't know what this card reads both ways, the heart. So I'm getting the twin flame vibes on this one. But so the clam symbolizes moving past stagnant areas in your life, energy, renewal, happiness. It also cleanses, clams cleanse the water. So it's cleansing emotions. Water is symbolic of emotions. So the clam could be cleansing, emotional traumas. And then the star is about renewal and happiness and guidance. We look upon the star and make a wish upon a falling star or a falling star. It also is guidance from divine. And then we have the pearl, which is balance and wisdom and growth, and and patience. It takes a really long time to grow a pearl, and not obviously all clams and oysters have a pearl. So there might be a little bit of patience, and so we'll see where this leads to. As always, this is a collective reading, not an individual reading. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to pick another pile. Pile 1 was quite different than this energy already. I do feel a little bit of healing energy with this connection, but we'll see where it goes. I do feel like this might be a twin flame card, but let's see what the back says. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And that is true. Even if something doesn't work out, hindsight being 2020, you always have that growth phase. You may not see it right away, but you do see it later in life. And we're going to see what's going on in this connection and see if it is a twin flame connection, and see what cards. Usually I start with tarot, but I'm feeling like I want to see what's going on with this connection. I'm going to do a joint. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I just go with the flow. And I don't even know what cards I'm going to use. I don't even know anything. I just kind of go with the flow. So, but this is a Valentine's Day reading, but it is timeless. So, whenever this finds you, it's meant to be, has nothing to do with the day. I just thought I would get on and do one for Valentine's Day. So I want to get some joint energy with this connection. Let's get some joint. What's going on with connection in pile 2? What is going on with this connection in pile 2? What is going on? Woo! I don't think I want that many. I might take that one actually. What's going on in this connection with pile 2? Pile 2 and their connection with, there we go. Let's see what we got here. So we have, you feel like home and father wound. So yeah, I think this is definitely a twin flame connection, because a twin flame connection, they do feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now. And as an adult, I have challenges with connecting with the divine masculinity energy within me externally. And this is your person's energy. This is yours. So I do think this is a twin flame connection. And if you're familiar with that, you know there's a runner, a chaser, and there's all that, you know, wound triggering and healing and back and forth. And maybe we can kind of figure out, you know, where you're at in this energy. I almost feel like for some of you, you're not in contact and you're wondering if you're going to hear from them on Valentine's Day or you're going to hear from them soon. And I can do we'll do the Divine Time Oracle deck I'll do on there, but I want to get some tarot and I want to see what's going on in this connection. So let's get your energy. Where is pile? Let's push that back there. Pile 2's energy in this connection. That one flew right on out. So yeah, we have the decision. So maybe you're trying to decide to walk away. And I feel that's a running theme lately, that with the, and I think this happens a lot in the new year, no matter when you find this. I feel like it's just, everybody just reevaluates their life and everything. And you want things to be so much simpler, and you want life to be so much simpler. And, you know, you're trying to make that decision for yourself. So I didn't even start to shuffle, but we got the Ace of Swords, which would be a new beginning. If you did walk away from this person, that would be a new beginning for you. And look at all these cups that are spilt, and the worry and the frustration, and, you know, the Five of Cups in reverse is just torture. You know, going through a lot in this relationship, that feel a lot of exhaustion in this. And, you know, we are going to see if you're going to hear from your person. Let's get, let me get some clarity on the Five of Cups in reverse. Clarity on Five of Cups in reverse. So we have the Empress, which is, yeah, you sitting up there. I do think this person views you as a beautiful person and a beautiful soul. And it sounds like they have a lot of wounding and healing to do, you know. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which, again, you put a lot of hard work in this. I swear this is a running theme lately, where a lot of frustration and connections, and, you know, there's a lot of, if you solar energy going out there, there's a lot of, you know, planets that are just forcing these wounds to come up, and forcing us to deal with them. You know, things that we've been pushing down for a long period of time are coming up, and we have no choice to deal with them. And no one's exempt from this at all. Even if you feel like you've healed your wounds, something is going to come up, and things have been coming up. But I just feel like you're sitting here alone. You feel like you put all the work into this, but in a twin flame connection, even if you're not in connection with them and they're doing the work on themselves, and we're going to see if they're doing the work, that heals you as well. And the work that you do heals them. It's one soul split into two bodies. So, you know, they're putting the work in too. It's just you're feeling like physically you put the work in. And you're sitting there as their Empress. And so I think that's a beautiful thing, because not everybody shows up as the Empress, and this is how they're viewing you. And we very rarely view ourselves that way. So when it comes up on your side, it means that's how they view you. So let's get your person's energy in this connection. Where's your person's energy at with pile 2's? How does pile 2's person feel about them? So yeah, we've got, they can feel the struggles, and, you know, they're looking back, you know. So we have the Seven of Swords, and they're carrying the burden of, you know, all this negative behavior, but they're looking back at the Two Swords still on the ground. So I don't feel that they've completely given up on this. I feel like they're still trying to figure themselves out, and trying to figure, you know, their relationship out. I think they do feel this connection to you. And I think they do understand that it's different. Let's get some more of pile 2's person's energy. Ooh. Yeah. They're, you know, the Queen of Cups is sitting here. We also have, let me see if I'm going to take all of these. Yeah. Look at that. We also have the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords, this person just feels trapped, in a Temperance in reverse. So right now this person feels trapped in their own emotions. And, you know, the Queen of Cups sometimes can sit there in their emotions. Like this person's sitting there in their emotions, not knowing what to do with them. And they just feel trapped in these swords, and they feel trapped in any decision they make. They feel like it may not be the right one. And, you know, I think they're understanding that they have to show up as a whole person and not a half person for something to be successful. You know, and the Temperance is, they're starting to work on it, get out of this energy. You know, they're starting to love themselves. When the Temperance in reverse, especially with the Queen of Cups, is, you know, they're trying to find their love for themselves. And I think they understand that, you know, if they don't fill their own cup, then they're not going to have any cup to give. And that's not a bad thing. I know it's frustrating, and I know we're going to see, you know, how they're feeling about you right now, but this is their energy. This is not about you. This is about their energy and where they're at. And this is about your energy. So let's clarify. Let's do some clarifying on their part. Let's clarify the Temperance in reverse. Clarify the Temperance in reverse for Pal T's person. Clarify the Temperance in reverse. Oh, yeah. So there might have been in the past a third party, another person, or it's just a decision. It is in reverse. So, you know, they may have had some heartache in a past relationship, and you also have the Six of Swords, which means they've moved past that situation. And that's not, I think, you know, I feel like what they thought was an issue was the past relationships or relationship that they were in, when they're actually realizing that it's their wounds that caused even this relationship to fail. I don't feel like there's any ties or connections to this past relationship or ships. It could be, you know, you attract the same people until you heal that wound, because we have the Devil here too. So I think they're understanding, you know, their role that they played in their relationships in the past. I'm going to have to cover that up. Sorry. It's okay. He can sit under there anyway. So this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. If you had any doubt about where this person is at in their energy or how they are, you know, this is really good energy of someone who's recognizing, you know, people can recognize and still not know how to move forward, but recognizing is a gift in itself, because they're no longer in denial. You know, I feel like they somewhat would go into the self-pity, why me, or feel sorry for themselves, and never really paid attention to the role of what they played in relationships and situations. And now they're moving forward and understanding that, you know, it takes two people to create anything. And so let's clarify on your side the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Yes. So yeah, we have the King of Pentacles. So they want to be your King of, you want them to be your King of Pentacles, and you want all this hard work to pay off. And it is in the upright position. So I do feel like there is a little bit of hope, and we're gonna clarify that a little bit more. You know, what is going on in this relationship? We do have a good bit of clarity, but I feel like I want to see. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Let's get more on your person, because I do feel like with a lot of you, you're in separation and you just don't know, you know, what is going on with them. You can still feel their energy. You still feel them. What's going on with Paltu's person, you know, but I feel like you've been in the dark. For some of you, I feel like you may have been in separation for a very long time. For some of you, I feel like it's just been a short time. It's kind of that back and forthness, but I do feel like for a small amount of you that you have been in separation, and they're heavy on your heart on this Valentine's Day, and you're just, you know, having a hard time either moving on or making that decision to move on. So what is going on with Paltu's person? No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experienced I have, there's no one who compares to you. And they know that. And I even said that right, we said that right here. And you sitting as the Empress, like they recognize this connection is different. That validates me saying, that they do. You're so smart. You're intelligent. Really turns me on. You're so smart. And I really enjoy your conversation. So yeah, you're their Empress. That's the Empress right there. Poise, dignity, class and intelligence. So they definitely, you're definitely on their mind at this time. And let's get another one. So that's great clarity for what's going on, especially if you've not been in union for a long time, that you're definitely on their mind. Pile 2's person. What is Pile 2's person feeling? Pile 2's person, what are they feeling on this Valentine's Day or whenever you see this reading? Tears. When I think about you, I cry. So yeah, they do have some regrets. They are thinking about you and thinking about some of the things that have happened. And they do have some regrets about maybe some of the decisions they made or, whoever walked away. So they are retrospecting and they are thinking about things. And I think that's good. I think, they're healing. They're recognizing they're in a healing energy. And these are two different decks. But I love how these two are the same, but I mean these. So I love how these two have the same background. And even though it's the same deck, like these are the same deck and these cards are different. I mean, these two are the same. But when you look at the message on these, I think I'm going to move this over here. I think that's beautiful that they're like the tears, when I think about you, I cry. And I think they're thinking about the wounding behavior that they caused to cause you pain. Nobody really wants to hurt anyone. I mean, they really don't. Even when people are in that ugly phase or they're, when you take a deep breath and you walk away from the situation, you can see the full picture, and then you kind of sit there and like, oh, and I feel like they're in that energy of like, what have I done? But they're strongly in the energy of healing. I really, really do believe this person really knows that they have to show up as a whole person. So let's get your energy or a message to Pile 2. It's a message to Pile 2. Pile 2. So we have, I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave the situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. So yeah, I definitely think that goes with the energy of you wanting to make that decision. It's been such a long time, or this back and forth stuff that you're just in that headspace. Like I said, this seems to be a collective theme in readings lately that like I said, the energy is so heavy and people are just want happiness and they just are just tired of the struggle. But also too, that the mindset too, like I said, your healing of yourself heals them and vice versa. So, anything that you feel is hindering your growth with these negative mindsets and even missing them is push energy. It's pushing them away because it's not giving them time to find their space. So even changing any mindset or behavior and, find your own peace and happiness and they will come towards you quicker. I can guarantee you that. And it is hard to do. I understand. I really do. Trust me. But sometimes letting go is when they show up. This happens a lot in twin flames. When you give up and you're like, I'm done and walk away, then they show up, and then you're like, oh, I just let you go. Like, I'm sure many of you out there can resonate with that if you resonate with the twin flame or higher soul level connection. So any more messages for Pile 2? Any more messages? messages for pile 2. Unblock me. I miss you and want to connect with you. Please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. So yeah, if you are blocking this person's energy, and you can block their energy in many, many ways. You can block their energy with resentment. You can block their energy with longing and like just that energy of like, I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to see you. You're like, all that blocks the energy. And or you could have physically blocked them to where they can't keep tabs on you or keep an eye on you. And that might be for a small amount of you with social media and stuff. You may have blocked them, and you may have done it because you don't want to see what's going on with them because it only hurts you. I mean, there's so many scenarios could be with the unblocked energy, but I feel like it's a lot of it's energetic too, is that you know, that push-pull energy, you know, be happy with yourself and find your own peace. And that's what this person is doing. And you'll come together in union. So let's see. Let's do, I don't feel like I'm ready. Let's get some more. Okay, let's put, all right, let's do the Roses in Love Oracle deck. Let's see, how does pile 2's person feel about them? Okay, let's do this one. What's pile 2's person's future intention? I don't do future readings. I do future like intention. What is pile 2's person's intentions with pile 2? Pile 2's person's intentions with pile 2. Pile 2's intentions with pile 2. Oops. Let's see. What is going on with... I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. There you go. That's validation of their hard work right there. You're everything I wanted and need. So yeah, this person, they know what you're about. They know who you are. They know you're the one. You know, they're working on themselves to come with that full cup. That's exactly what I said over there, that they realize that they have to bring, you know, they have to fill their cup up with themselves before they can offer anything. They have to be a better version than what they showed up for you before. And you're everything they ever wanted. I mean, that's here multiple times, you know, and shedding those wounds of the past and dealing with those insecurities and dealing with those frustrations. This person is doing the work. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Let's see what message Spirit has. What message does your person want to tell you? That's what we'll do. What message does pile 2's person have for them? What message does pile 2's person have for them? What message does pile 2's person have for them? I lost sight of what was important in our conversation. So yeah, they're owning their mistakes. I want to make you mine. So they're owning it. You know, they're owning it. I lost sight of what was important, and what was important was you in this connection. And they lost sight of that, and they're telling you this. They're owning that, which is beautiful. And I want to make you mine. That goes with this. You're everything I ever needed. They want you to know that they're professing to you. Let's get some divine. I think it's time now for the Divine Time Oracle deck. Let's see what timing has to do with this. This is my Divine Time Oracle deck. It has really good messages in it. And some of them do give, I don't believe in time because time is lineal. We only have time in a 3D. The spirit realm does not have time. So it's really hard for them to say, oh, it's going to be November 2nd at 2:30 in the morning. But we can get some gist of divine timing. And, you know, you don't want anything to happen too soon, because all that's going to do is, you know, get back into that push-pull. And that's exhausting. So, you know, finding your patience. What does Spirit have to say about divine timing? What does Spirit have to say about divine timing? Time has been delayed. So yeah, I feel like it has been delayed because this person has figured out they need to work on themselves. And that does not surprise me that card came up at all. because, they're in full throttle working on themselves. Did any fall on the floor? Just 2. So we have October and we have within a month. So, here's the thing, as I feel like you might hear from this person within a month, very soon from when you hear this reading. And union could, declaration of union could happen in the fall. Fall is also shedding old leaves and growing new ones too. So this person may come out of their growth cycle in the fall, or if you see this in the fall, like I said, this is timeless. So, you'll kind of take this as but within a month, I feel like you're going to hear from this person. Let's get clarity within a month. Can I clarify within a month? I've never clarified with this deck, so I'll be curious to see. Just felt that urge to do that. Let's clarify within a month for pile 2. Clarifying within a month for pile 2. That's too many. Clarifying within a month for pile 2. All right, let's take sooner than you expect. So yeah, I feel like it's clarifying. I think it'll be within a month, sooner than you expect would be. And, within a month, it could be Valentine's Day. So, if you see this reading in the morning, by the end of the day, they might reach out to you and just say Happy Valentine's Day. And if you're not watching this reading on Valentine's Day, it'll be sooner than what you expect. And I think that this is a perfect example of just, if you listen to the postcard from Spirit about just practicing and working on your intimacy and communication and openness with this person, and let yourself be vulnerable. Let this person in. If you've been pining for them this long and you've been working on this connection for this long, I don't think a little bit more time is going to, purify your emotions. There, you got the clam. You got the star, wish upon a star. Get yourself ready for this person. Get out of this energy that you're in and get yourself ready for this person. So when they come in, they will come in sooner. And when they do come in, you're going to be ready. So let me get I feel like you need a soul helper oracle message for your healing. I love this deck. It's Soul Helper Oracle. It's got beautiful messages in it, and they're such gorgeous cards. So give me a message for pile 2. What does pile 2 need to hear from Spirit? Well, that was quick. Since the other ones took forever. Oh, the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. I'm laying that right there, and I'm going to read the book and see. That is number 24. Let's see what 24 has to say. The Tree of Wishes is calling your name. You once made a wish in divine realms of fulfillment. Your ancestors have been keeping this wish safe keeping this wish safe since that day, as you were not ready for it to come true. You expressed a deep longing in your wish, and now that time has come. It will be touched by divine source, and it will enter the realm of possible. Although you have forgotten it in the intervening years, you now have the momentum and opportunity to achieve the desire. Your path has led you to the point where miracles can happen because you now believe in them. Miracles can only occur if you believe they are possible or truly want them to happen. Free from the fear and with an open heart. Free yourself from the fear with an open heart. Miracles take place daily throughout the world. You lost sight of all these wonders for time and deep down failed to believe that you are a creative being. However, you are the one who shapes your world and destiny in creating your path of growth for you. You have forgotten that you can trust your path, but you are now ready to follow the path of your soul, and insight is complete trust. This is why you have drawn this card. It is now time to signal that you are ready to receive a miracle as your free will and is respected in the spirit world. You have forgotten your wish, and you You've forgotten your wish and you did not nurture it in sufficient positive emotions. It is therefore now important to say a prayer, expressing that you believe in the miracle and are ready to receive. It would be a shame to miss out on this opportunity, so do not delay. So yeah, and the it's interesting because the herbal oil is sage. So you might need to sage your energy. You may need to sage your space. Clear that energy out. I think this is a perfect message that ties into everything that I just said for you guys. And I do feel like that clearing your space is going to help your person move through their stuff together. And it may not be too. They still may have stuff to work on when you get back into union, and you'll be in that right energy to help them. But right now they have to come to you with a full cup. And I think this is a beautiful message. And I'm going to close it with a union card. I want to see this union connection for my lover's oracle. We started with one. I want to end with one. So what is the union energy of Pal 2 in their person? What is the union energy of Pal 2 in their person? What is the union energy of Pal 2 in their person? What is the union energy of Pal 2 in their person? There's definitely stuck energy because the cards are just not flying out like they usually do. So I think maybe clearing out your space and your energy will help to clear that blockage between the two of you. But I definitely feel like there will be a reunion. Pal 2 in their person. Oh, this one wanted to... So yeah, this reads from both sides. This is union energy. Look at the tree, like they have arms and branches, the tree of life. So this is definitely a twin flame connection and building a future together, like going down all these paths and branches together in union. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Exactly what this says. You've got to be in that energy of letting it happen in divine timing and letting them get their cup full. Wait for them to get their cup full. I know we want everything now, and Valentine's Day is a hard day when you're alone and you're not with the person that you love. But I think it's very clear that this person, especially for those of you who have not seen them or heard from them in a really long time, that I do feel like you're going to be hearing from them. And I do feel like it'll be the start, and make sure you're in that space to be able to balance with them. And I think this is a beautiful reading for you. And I wish you love and happiness and peace. And I hope you can get there. And thank you for watching. And please like and subscribe and hit that cute little bell if you want to hear for future readings. And have a happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you in your next reading. Hey everybody, welcome to pile 3. If you chose pile 3, you chose the Adventure Teen. It represents, it's yellow. I love that color. It's got little brown speckles in it too, and it's heart-shaped. This is your Valentine's Day reading, or it's a collective reading, so it's not individual, but it's also timeless as well. So if you don't watch this on Valentine's Day, whenever this reading finds you, it's meant to be as well. So Adventure Teen is positivity, happiness. It is also the stone of self-worth. So if you feel like you're struggling with a little bit of self-worth, you might want to carry this to kind of cleanse. It also is abundance and good luck and self-love. So that's kind of beautiful. So interesting to see how this ties into your reading and what this is about. You also chose the guitar, and the guitar signifies harmony, balance, emotional release, and growth. And also too, it's music. So, we'll see if this is a future person. We'll see if this is already a collective person. We're going to find out what this is about. But this is, could signify how you're going to meet. Maybe this person likes music as well. But spiritually, it is about emotional release and growth and balance and peace. So the heart that you chose, it reads on the both sides. So I feel like this is about finding love and being in that love energy. And with the sun there, the sun is, can be you know, a new beginning because the sun comes up in the morning, and you've got the angel wings, which to me is divine guidance and connection. Such pretty colors. So let's see what it says. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those that you love. So obviously this is a good message for, you know, about the self-worth and, you know, about, you know, owning your emotions and allowing them to flow. And it is true, we don't take anything with us, and like, you know, letting the world pass us by without telling someone we love them or how we feel about them. And I'm almost kind of getting the vibes that somebody out there might be admiring somebody and they're not sure if they want to say something to them or ask them out, or, you know, we're going to get some clarity on this because I'm kind of feeling like this reading is quite different than the other two, and that maybe you don't have that special person and you're wondering if they're going to show up, or there is a crush or there's someone you're interested in, but you're kind of afraid to move forward. So we're going to get some clarity on that with the tarot deck first. And then we're going to kind of see, you know, what message from spirit and what guidance we have to get some clarity on that. So let's see what is going on with your energy, with this connection. What is this connection about? Or what is this pile 3? What is pile 3? What is pile 3's reading about? So we got that. What is pile 3's reading? Clarity on pile 3's love situation. Clarity on pile 3's love situation. Let's get one more. Pile 3's love situation. What is going on? There we go. So let's get those and then we'll see. Oh, so yeah, so we've got the Wands. We got 7 of Wands, and then we have Judgment in reverse, and then we have the Temperance. So yeah, I feel like this is someone, I feel like that you're looking for someone to give your love to. And we're going to see, I do feel like for some of you, this is somebody you have a crush on, or that's someone that you want to, you know, say something to or ask out, or like, you know, see if they're interested in you and find out more about this person. And then for others of you, I feel like, you know, you're ready for your person to show up. You're standing here as a Temperance with your cup waiting to offer it to someone. And the Judgment in reverse means it just hasn't happened for you yet. And you feel like you're feeling deserving of it. But you might struggle with some self-worth issues because it hasn't happened, and you might question like, what's wrong with me? And I do kind of feel that energy of like, am I not good enough for anybody? And we're going to see, you know, who shows up for you over on this side. This is your energy, and that, you know, you're tired of being alone. Let's clarify the Judgment in reverse. Clarify pile 3, clarify the Judgment in reverse. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And if you don't find this on Valentine's Day, I hope you have a good Valentine's Day. Clarity for pile 3, the Judgment in reverse. So yes, we have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, you want your hardworking person to show up, and you want them reciprocity. You want equality. You want them to, you know, you already know what you want. You want that King of Pentacles to just be your person. And this has Taurus energy too. We definitely have the Bull up there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn has a lot of earth energy in here. And you want someone who's grounded. You want someone who is hardworking, who's loyal. And don't we all? But you know what you want. The point is, you know what you want, and you're waiting for it. And let's put that down there with the Judgment. Let's clarify the 7 of Wands. Clarify the 7 of Wands for pile 3. Clarifying the 7 of Wands for pile 3. Clarifying the 7 of Wands for pile 3. Clarifying the Seven of Wands for pile 3. So yeah, we have the King of Wands in reverse. So, or the Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is someone, I mean, maybe you've struggled with you definitely have struggled with attracting the wrong people in the past, but I do feel it's in reverse. So I feel like that immature energy in those relationships that you were attracting in the past, or, you're in a different energy and you're also a different person as well. So you're going to be attracting something different. And I think you kind of know that you show up for yourself and you show up for others. But I do feel like you do struggle a little bit with a little bit of self-confidence due to being alone for so long. And let's see who this person is. Who's pile 3's person? Who is pile 3's person? So pile 3's person, yes, you got the wands here. You got the 5 of Wands. And I'll clarify that so you get more for pile 3's person. More about pile 3's person. Oh. That one fell on the floor. So yeah, there's your Pentacles. And then there's your High Priestess. And then your 7 of Pentacles. So this is definitely a hardworking person. And they're definitely in that Pentacle energy. And they're, and they also, it's interesting too, because your person wants a High Priestess. so excuse me, allergy season. So whoever your person is, they want that person who is their High Priestess. They want someone with class and who's mature and who's respectable and shows up for them as well. So your person is looking for you. They are looking for a person like you. And I love how her fierceness in her face, and like she's got the scholar, she's got the, she's sitting on the moon saying, I own this place, she's showing up in that energy, which you show up in, but she also has self-confidence. So we're just definitely going to get some clarity on that. So I do feel like with this energy that, you developing your self-confidence, and there's initials in here. So I'm not really sure. There's a B and a J. So maybe that's significant to you. Maybe those initials mean anything to you, which is kind of interesting and cool. I don't think I ever noticed that before in this deck. I never noticed those initials. I wonder if they're in any of the other cards. No, they're just in a High Priestess. So if those are your initials, there's your validation that this person is coming for you. If you have initials B or J. So there you go on that one. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles too, which is this person is showing up as a hard worker. They took all the Pentacles. They went through schooling, like they placed all the Pentacles in their future in their tree, and they're ready to show up for their High Priestess here. And then we also have, they want someone that supports them and is hardworking for them as well. So this is a beautiful, a beautiful card. A lot of Pentacles in here. I feel like financially you guys will be a team. But then we also have the 5 of Wands, which, this person needs to balance work with relationship too. And we'll see if, let's clarify to see if they're aware of that. This is definitely a hard worker who has made themselves a name and has become something. And now they're looking for their High Priestess. But, do they recognize that it could come with a price if they don't have that balance? So interesting. So this was backwards. I don't know if I flipped it, but I'm going to take it. So we got the Tower in reverse. So they might be coming out of some struggle situations, and, it is in reverse. So whatever it is, it's not an issue. I don't feel that the Tower is an issue. We all have Tower moments. So maybe this person got out of a relationship and they're ready to get in, and we can clarify the Tower. But right now I want to clarify the Wands, the 4 of Wands. Clarifying the 4 of Wands for pile 3's person. Clarifying the 4 of Wands for pile 3's person. Clarifying the 4 of Wands, Steve. Okay, so we have, the Sun. So this person does recognize that they need that balance to be in a relationship. So that's good clarity of that, because I do feel like they're successful. I do feel like they have their ducks in a row. And I do feel like, whether this is a person you have a crush on, and we can ask that question for the people out there that they're crushing, should you move forward with this? And for those of you who are waiting for someone to come in, you definitely have that validation that there's someone, you show up here as what they want. I want to clarify with another deck. They're definitely sitting here in their King of Pentacles, and they show up over here as a lot of pentacles. And then the Temperance here, this is your energy of the past. But I want to get some energy. Oh, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Temperance first before I move on. Clarify the Temperance for pile 3. So we got the Wheel. What is it with these being flipped? We got the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you want that. You want it to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune sometimes can get stuck in its energy. And I feel like, there's a little bit of that stuck energy, but you want it to move forward. You want that wheel to spin, and you want to start moving forward with what you want in your future. And I almost get the vibes with some of you that this is my clock is ticking kind of energy with this card too. And, desperation does not manifest much of anything. So you might want to release that energy and time is lineal. I say this all the time in my readings. It does not exist. And it only exists in the 3D. So, take the time off the table and, let this energy come in. So let's clarify. Let's see. I'm kind of doing it backwards. I'm starting with your person. Where is pile 3? Where is pile 3's person's energy at now? Where is pile 3's person's energy at? So they are Ace of Pentacles. All these Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. They're ready. They're ready to come in. We're going to get the Divine Timing Oracle deck, but they're ready to come in. They're ready for their Ace of Cups, a new beginning. They're ready for their happily ever after. And I feel like with the energy of this person is very strong energy that they're going to know it when they see it. They're going to know that you're their Empress. And let's get your energy with this person. Let's ask this. How will your person feel when they meet pile 3? How will this person feel when I don't even know where that came from. So yeah, the Two of Pentacles. And let's get another card. How will pile 3's person feel when they meet pile 3? These are slippery cards. Where did that go? I got one that fell before. Yeah. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Gosh, all these Pentacles. And then we also have the Three of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like you've got that too good to be true energy. And I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is showing you that you need to get out of this lack of self-worth energy, that you will deserve this person. Like, I don't think when you meet this person, I feel like you have an expectation of what you want, and you definitely know what you want, and so do they. But I feel like this person, you're going to get that feeling. So here's what I get. If you're someone who has a crush on someone, you feel like they're out of your league and you have a little bit of self-worth issues. And if you're a person who is waiting on someone, this person's going to come in and you're going to feel like they're too good for you. They're out of your league. So you need to work on that energy of self-worth, which is where the Valentine comes in. You might want to carry that and work on that, because your Nine of Pentacles is right here saying, like, look at all these Pentacles, like all the Pentacles that are here are being dumped, and this person is going to share and give to you. But if you don't get out of this, this person is looking for an Empress. They want somebody who's got that self-worth, that confidence, that drive, and you do have it. But I think, you question it a good bit because of, waiting so long in the past, and this person everybody's good enough for everyone. There's no one who's not. And if somebody out there thinks they're too good for you, then you don't want them anyway. Why would you even waste your time on them? And, that's how I'm feeling anyway. you know, and I feel like you want this, you know, if you want this, you have got to find your self-worth. And you got to sing your song. And you may meet this person at a concert. You may meet this person. Maybe they're in the band. Maybe they play guitar. Maybe you have like the music together. You know, definitely I feel a lot of music vibes in this card too. So let's clarify the Tower in reverse for Papu's person. Let's clarify the Tower in reverse. Clarify the Tower in reverse. Find the power in reverse without threes. Ooh, person. Power in reverse. Okay, so we've got, yeah. Again, Page of Pentacles. They're ready to show up for someone. They've got their pentacles. I feel like they're just about getting every pentacle in the deck here, which means they're stable. It just tells me that they're stable and they're ready to offer one person their pentacle. They're ready to settle down. They're ready to get married. Like they are ready to find their person. I feel like the impatience of timing here. So let me get, I'm going to get some, I'll get union energy. Let's do some time. Let's do timing first. Let's get some Divine Timing Oracle deck. So this is my Divine Time Oracle deck. And, you know, like I said, and I always say, time is only in the 3D. So I'm going to get what Spirit says about the timing. Tell me, Spirit, about the timing of this connection. Tell me about the timing of this connection. And then I'll ask those ones who have a crush. We'll see about, you know, try to get a yes, no answer. What about the timing in this connection? Okay, so we have, in the nearest future, more patience is required. So I think too, yeah, I think this belongs on your side. So I do think this is coming in soon. I don't feel like this is something you're going to have to wait long for. And I do feel like the patience only, again, releasing that energy that you've been waiting so long, that clock ticking. You know, I'd said on the Wheel of Fortune card that I got the energy of time is ticking, time is ticking, time is ticking. And so you're going to have to let that go and have your patience that this person is going to show up. So let's see if we can get for the people out there who have a crush on someone and want to move forward, should they move forward? I don't, let's see what we get here. Let's see. Sooner than you expected. So I would say we'll do clarity on that, but I would say that's a yes answer. So I would say definitely shoot your shot. Should pile 3 shoot their shot with a person they have a crush on? Ooh. Let's redo that. Let's see what's on the bottom. I feel like the bottom. Yeah, things happen sooner when you focus on your energy. So I think, yeah, putting energy and thinking of this person, I would say sooner than you expect. I would say move forward with this person. I need to try to find a yes or no deck. I might be able to get a yes or no out of this deck, and I was going to do this deck next anyway. So I would say, I don't want to cover up the heart. I like the heart since it's a Valentine's reading. So let's get some message from Spirit on this connection. Message from Spirit on this future connection. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, I feel like this is a good message for you because I feel like you need to find the joy in your heart so this person can show up and share it with you. You know, if you're feeling impatient and you're feeling a certain way, then, you know, they're not going to, when they meet you, you want your energy to be at the highest when someone meets you. It's that first impression. And first impression isn't just like how they see you when they first physically see you. It's the energy you're putting off when they meet you as well. And that could either make somebody walk away that would normally want to stay and chat with you. So I think that's a good message. You know, what message does Spirit have? You know, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I think that's working on your wounds. I don't think that's literally, that came out in, I think, Pile 1, I think that came out. again, you know, I think it is good to retreat and kind of introspect, but I don't think you should unpack and stay there either. You know, I think it's, you know, what does message from pile 3? What does Spirit's message have for pile 3? I want to see if I can get, I want to get clarity. Okay, let's get clarity on, let's do clarity on the crush. Clarity, let's see if I can get some clarity on this crush situation. Oops. Oh, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency. So, ooh. Yeah. So I do get a little obsessive energy with this connection. Even though I do get a little bit of they're too good for you, I do feel like there's a little bit of like obsession of following this person, and that, you know, and that energy can repel people as well. So I would say that's where the retreat is coming up, is you need to retreat and recollect, get your self-worth and self-confidence, and then maybe approach this person with a conversation. And, you know, that little bit of obsessive behavior can be dangerous at times. And I'm not saying that you're in that place, but I definitely feel like there is a little bit of obsession with this person, and that's not healthy to start in any relationship. And eventually it's going to repel them, and, you know, it's not going to work out. So I definitely think a regrouping, this is good clarity and a message, you know, if you really do want this to work out, and if you really do have a crush on this person. And so let's get some, I want to clarify the crush. I want to get something for the crush again. I feel like that energy is a little bit heavier. Commitment, things are getting serious. So yeah, again, you know, I feel like this is validation that, you know, both the energies in this pile want that commitment, want that love, you know, they want that seriousness. But in order to have that union, you have to have equal energy, and have to have equal give and take. And if you're giving more, if you're more obsessed with them than they are with you, or you're giving more energy than they're giving, that balance is off, and it's not going to last very long. So I think, you know, this just kind of validates the whole reading, and that, you know, everybody's ready for that commitment. So let's get a message from your person and what they need from you. Message from the person coming in, what they need from you. What does pile 3's person need from them? I got 2. I got 3. I'm going to take 2. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I said there was some earth energy in here, so that validates that for anybody out there that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And yeah, this person, again, they want a partner. They want someone to share a home with and move in with. And I mean, that's evident. That's just more validation that this person who does come in, and you know they're being serious and they're being legit. And, you know, they want that commitment for sure. But I want to get some clarity on the crush. Can Spirit give me some clarity on the crush situation? Clarity on the crush situation. Pile 3, clarity on the crush. Clarity on the crush. Maybe there's, there we go. Let's see, there's too many I'm going to take. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So that is validation on what I said about the obsessive behavior. And I think that's that's perfect what is going on with this connection, or the connection that's not there yet that you want to be there. Is, you know, this is telling you that, you know, this is talking of your red flags, and how I do think you view this person, but as, just something that's amazing. And, I don't feel right now that they know that you have a crush on him. I'm not sure that they even know, you feel like they may not notice you or know who you are. It could be a boss. It could be somebody higher up. But I do feel like, you just get this giddiness around them, but you're not matching their energy. And this is someone that you need. Maybe they're a little bit older and you're younger. But I do feel like, it will backfire later if you don't see that red flag of being that obsessed. And, is this connection going to make it? I feel like for some of you, it could be a sabotage connection. And then for the rest of you, it's this beautiful union when you get your when you get your matching energy. So let's see what, let's get some, my Soul Helper Oracle message for pile 3. What message does Spirit have for pile 3 to heal? What message does Spirit have for pile 3? I love this Soul Helper Oracle deck. It's just a great way to tie in the whole reading. What message does Spirit have for pile 3? Ooh, I'm going to take that. Live in the world as a dreamer. Create a future paradise. So yeah, this is beautiful too, because passion. And I just feel like you can create your reality. You can balance that energy out and create the reality. You can create this future home. And we do have the power of our emotions and the power of our minds. And 8 is the infinity number. So that is a forever sign, which is what you both want. And I would say do some daydreaming. Do some daydreaming about this person coming in, and maybe dream of your home and dream of your future and things that you do together and what you like and they like. And that person is going to show up. They're going to show up and you're going to know it, and it's going to happen, and it's going to be beautiful. So I want to get, before we close out, I started with the Lovers and I'm going to end with the Lovers. So I've done this with every pile. I want to see what this future connection will look like. What will this future connection look like for pile 3? What will this future connection look like for pile 3? What will this future connection look like for pile 3? Future connection for pile 3. Oh, I got one in there crooked. Maybe I'll take that one since it's in there crooked. Yes, look at that. It's joy. Like there's just so much peace and joy in this card. And it's almost like tears of happiness and gratitude. The heart chakra is open and ready to receive. Only time will tell. So yeah, it's about being patient and being in that. Open that heart chakra for you. But I want to get one more. Time will tell. Time always tells, doesn't it? Eventually. So this connection, what does this connection look like for pile 3? What does this future connection possibly look like for pile 3 if they get their act together? Come on. What does the future look like for pile 3? What does... Oops. Okay, I'm going to take the one on top here, covering her up. So yeah, you're reflecting. You're both reflecting on what you want. And, I feel like this is going to be a very emotional, passionate connection because water symbolizes emotion. And you're reflecting each other. So this could end up being a twin flame. I don't get the twin flame vibe with this, but I do get the higher soulmate, like higher connective vibe with this one. And the mirroring of that. Let's see what it says. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort the perception and cloud your vision. In order to see through clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I feel like this message too is that crush person is, calming those emotions down. They are a necessary part of life, but they will distort your perception of what the future could be. And also too, with the collective and the person coming in too, is balancing out those emotions and balancing out energy and showing up for them as your empress. Like she is showing up as an empress, and she's in touch with her. I really get a lot of vibes with this, like you're in touch with who you are. You're both in touch with who you are as a person. I just feel like, because like I said, because you've been single for so long and you've doubted yourself and you're in that energy of like, what's wrong with me, that, lost a little bit of self-confidence, self-worth. But I feel like once you get that back, then this is all going to unfold so quick that your head's going to spin. And I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. I love doing this reading for you. It's a beautiful energy. And we're definitely in this collective energy right now of, letting these triggers and wounds come up and dealing with them. And we need to not suppress them, and we need to just go head on into it and face it like the Taurus bull, and and just knock down everything in a china shop and say, this is my time. I'm going to deal with this. I'm not going to suppress it. I love this for you guys, and happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you don't get this on Valentine's Day, it's also a timeless reading. And I always enjoy reading for everyone. And please subscribe, and hit that cute little button if you want to know when I do future readings. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next reading. Bye.